Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Today, there's an NFC fighting storm between the Los Angeles Rams and the Philadelphia Eagles. There on the Rams sideline, head coach Sean McVay. His guys playing one of those dreaded body clock games, making the long trip to the East Coast. Across the field, head coach Nick Sirianni of the Eagles. His guys are ready, as they always are, to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt in the booth with you. It is Jake Elliott who's going to get us started. And here we go from Philly. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. Bringing them out to one of the league's all-time leading passers. Captured his first MVP award last season. It's Matthew Stafford.
That's a loss last week, Kate, that he wears. He's worn it all week long, and I know...
For a loss, it's going to be third down.
That right there, Kate, that is teaching tape for a safety coming downhill on the tight end. You've got to get him.
And it's Mumfield. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. And he's going to get about 3 here, almost all of it on the catch. The defense was there immediately. Picked up a few on that first down play, so now we've got 2nd and 7.
At the 43-yard line.
Handoff goes to Williams, running right. And they limit the damage, just a few yards on that gain. Smile Munden in on the tackle.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Right side into the hands of Adams. Stop is made after a gain of... Stafford now off the play fake. That's on target, Puka Nacua. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. We're going to look here at the receiving numbers for him from last week. 6 catches for 78 yards and a touchdown. First down for Stafford. And that last throw makes him a perfect 5 for 5 to begin this game. Straight ahead with Williams. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And he gets home. Touchdown Rams. Kyron Williams finishing off a 9-play scoring drive with 6. Coming off that loss, Brock, big thing these guys wanted to avoid early here was coming out flat. They're looking like an improved team so far. That was a great opening drive, ending in 6.
You could talk about it all week at practice, right? You can rep all these starters in this script, but ultimately you want to walk it right down the field like they just did.
Davis connects on the extra point. They jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Eagles nothing.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Brown with a return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here are the Eagles now for their first drive. Quarterback, they're going to turn to the 7th-year dual threat, Jalen Hurts.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game he had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the 1 interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win, and certainly some momentum to...
Now he's hit, Hurts fumbles, and they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And they retain possession, so that's a positive, but that's the end of them, Brock. They've lost yardage on that fumble. Still their football, but need to make some progress here, and this is 2nd and long. And in motion, out of the slot. 2nd down, Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
3rd and 10.
Hurts to throw. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And they're in there to take him down after a gain of 12. And that that is good for an Eagles first down.
12 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. It's Cameron Kitchens on the tackle. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. 17 carries, 120 yards and a touchdown. We're going to go with Barkley on the counter. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuff in the run.
And Hurts slides down after picking up that first. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Sending a tight end in motion left. On the play fake, it's Hurts. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Hurts looking to throw. He's in trouble again, and he's going to go down. Second time on this opening series. Myles Garrett. And that is the second time they've gotten to him already to open this game. Rams going nickel here on third down. Back to throw, Hurts. He's going to run for it. And to the ground he goes, sliding to a stop well short here. That's going to bring up fourth down. And they will have to boot it away in a little bit. We've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. Teams getting out there and ready to resume play.
The Rams take over first.
The Rams back out on offense as we see Kyron Williams again. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with a home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Right? Turn them against their own.
Catch made right side by Nakua. Brought down after getting his guys about 26 yards. And that's going to be a Los Angeles first down.
I just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
First and 10 from the 43. Stafford. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down, Los Angeles.
Williams now on first and 10. Solid running here. That's 9 yards as he brings up second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Stafford to pass here on second down. He's under pressure and down he goes. They get to him at the 38. Jonathan Bernard. 5 sacks in that win last week. Now they've got one here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quinion Mitchell. So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over first and 10.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. There's the stop. Play hits for 15 before it, though. And that sets up an Eagles first down. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
For Eagles first down.
They'll dial up the zone read on 1st and 10. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. First down, a run with Barkley. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And no shot at getting upfield after making this catch, so give him 1 on that short completion. Hurts with it on 3rd and short. To the right and hauled in by Stowers. He's going to be hauled to the ground with a first down in tow. Brock, give him 9 on that play.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They give to Barkley, left side. Saw a lot of daylight there up the middle, and he took advantage. 5-yard gain. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's another carry for Barkley. Breaks the tackle. This one stopped. Play gains about 6 yards. And it's going to be a Philadelphia first down.
And an Eagles first down.
They go to Barkley again. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Eagles first down. First and
They're not
goal
going to get a
at
snap
the
here. We
4-yard
have
line.
arrived at our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Throwing out to the left. Cut. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A 4-yard loss on the play. 2nd and
The screen
goal
pass falls incomplete.
at the 8-yard line.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Hurts now on 3rd and goal. And he's going to be brought down before he can even get to the marker. So now it's going to be 4th down. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. Pretty easy kick here, Brock. Just 22 yards. Elliott connects there. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points. A little bit of feel-good momentum.
Here's a return from the 7. And he spins right by him. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. The Rams taking over on offense late in the first half. And with exactly 1 minute left to go, they've got some time, but they've got to work fairly quick. Here's Williams to start the drive. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Brought in left side, Monfield. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Throwing now, Stafford. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up. Well, they've still got the lead, Brock, but they've been unable to find any separation, and now a couple of drives in a row have ended with interceptions.
Might not have cost them the lead quite yet, Kate, but you just know this offensively. Like, you just continue to make mistakes, errors, turnovers. You give your opponent life. That's not the place you want to be.
He's going to be brought down before he can really do anything after that catch. I'll give him what looks like about 7.
It's a gain of 7.
Pass and catch got him 7. Let's see where they go now on 2nd and 3.
32-yard line.
Throwing here, Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he'll have him 4 and the first down as he's brought to a stop.
A gain of 4
Philadelphia
yards.
going to spend its 2nd time out.
For Eagles first down.
Hurts. Lennon's got it, left side. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. The Eagles decide to spend their third and final timeout.
That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
A throw left side, caught by Brown. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 12-yard line.
And he spiked it just in time, so now we'd expect to see their kicker trot out for a try just before we reach halftime.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. This, the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before byes kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap. Let's roll. Our tour of the NFL starts now. It begins in Cleveland. The Browns at home to take on the Steelers in a physical matchup in the AFC North. And it took a while for him to confirm it, but he's back on the field. Aaron Rodgers. One of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. The Steelers get back to 500 at 2-2 with the road win. From there, it's off to Tampa. Let's look in on the Buccaneers. They're hosting the Green Bay Packers. And it's Josh Jacobs. He's going to run behind his pads and power it in 8 yards for the touchdown. This one is now at halftime, and it's the Packers out in front, trying to win this one on the road. Lastly, let's get a jump on who might be the Week 4 Player of the Week. It's our impact player, and it happens to be this man. And oh, it's the cheetah, Tyreek Hill. He was absolutely electric. This, one of 3 touchdown grabs for him in the game. The Colts have no problem in this one. They win it going away. With that, time to look at the rest of the action here in Week 4 as we wrap up the first month of the season. Meanwhile, in our game, not a lot of offense to go around. 7-3 is the score as we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, Scott, thanks so much. We are back, and this one's shaping up to be an exciting one. Very close game, Brock, as we start our third quarter. Brown with a return here. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Third quarter is going to start with a run by Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the 29-yard line.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
The stop.
Looking to return from the 29. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Rams set to go on offense once more. And through 2 quarters, Brock, it has been the defenses directing the pace of this game. Both offenses, gotta expect, got the same message during halftime. Switch things up, guys. Switch it up.
Yeah, that's not a pleasant message. It's such a dichotomy sometimes in that locker room at halftime, especially when one side of the ball is doing their job and you're not. These offenses got to get it going.
Finds his man over the middle. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. The Eagles into the nickel, 3rd down coming. Here's Stafford. That's complete. Nakua on the left side. They stop him after about a 5-yard gain. That is good enough for a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 now from the 46. They go with Williams on the counter. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Caught as he works it inside the 40. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
First down, Rams.
Now run here with Blake Corum. We'll cobble together a yard there. Brought down by Reek Woolen.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1 yard runs brings up 3rd and 8.
And it's 3rd down.
To throw, Stafford. And it's incomplete, Brock. Good coverage to jar that one free. We've got 4th down. So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. Needs a good amount here, too. 51 yards away.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Tight end going in motion here. Now start this one out with Barkley. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. We'll get an injury stoppage. That's one of the Rams who's pretty shaken up and being tended to. It's Hurts throwing on 2nd. Pass caught by Lemon. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Eagles, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hurts tucks it, starts running. And they aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read, and it winds up losing them 3 yards. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Hurts setting up to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to get down safely. Picked up close to 6. Nice call on his part there, but it does leave them now with a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Hurts to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 28. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's good for the Eagles. First down.
Zone read give here to Barkley. Down he goes after a pickup of about 12 yards. And that is good for an Eagles first down.
12 more yards. That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Working the sideline, that's Goddard. And to give him a couple yards on this first down completion, Brock, as he steps out after that with that sack. Time coverage from the Rams as they get prepped for this 3rd down. Now Hurts. Getting out to his left. Making the call himself. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down to the 2 on 3rd down. They've got themselves a 1st and goal.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
And time runs out before we can get another snap here in this 3rd quarter. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. All right, back now for the 4th. They're set up here, 1st and goal. Running back sent in motion. They're going to run with Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. Saquon Barkley, number 3 for him this season. So that brought an important score here as they move out out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And that'll put him up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series.
7-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. On the play fake, here's Stafford. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He's hit, finally taken out. So call it a gain of about 23 on the play before they got to him. And it gives L.A. the first.
First down, Rams.
Corum straight ahead. So call it a half dozen on that run block. It's 2nd down. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it can be super complex. Yeah. You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from it. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Back to throw, here's Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to have them a 1st down. It was close for a moment when he caught it, but he knew what he needed to do after he did so.
They call 3rd downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
That's over the middle and money to Nakua. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. And it's going to be about a 6-yard pickup. Coming off a 6-yard completion, here's 2nd and 4.
At the 22-yard line.
The give right side to Corum. He's got about 8 yards as he's taken to the ground. And that will bring up a Rams 1st down. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They'll stick with Corum. Pop on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. Offense going with a 4-receiver set, 3rd and long. Stafford. He's got a man left. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
To Tyler Scott. 1st and goal, Rams.
They give to Corum on the draw. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Blake Corum scoring there on the 10th play of that drive. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Kick this away. Shipley now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this 4th quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set. And it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
At the 28-yard line.
From the pistol, Hurts. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Back to throw, Hurts. Good as he was letting that one go. That pass isn't even going to get beyond the line. That is incomplete. And the defense forces 4th down.
Sets up 4th down.
Desperation time here. He beams one deep right side. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Turnover on downs.
They're going to run on 1st down with Corum. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Going to the ground again on first. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the fourth. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. Throwing on second, Stafford. And this one's going to be forced out by the hits. Incomplete. They've been going his way all game, Brock. Defense is paying attention. Someone there to bring up third down.
Third down and 12.
Throwing now, Stafford. Right side into the hands of Adams. And he's going to be stopped without adding much to that catch. Call it about a gain of 4. That is well shy of what they needed. It's fourth down. Oh, he missed it! The pressure got to him on that short attempt. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles needing 4 points. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Throwing here, Hurts. That's complete. Here's Brown. And give him about 4. Nothing beyond the catch. That hit got there quickly.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And the stop is made downfield after a gain of about 18. And that sets up the Eagles' first down.
And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10
He is
at
to
the
throw.
42-yard line.
Pressure's going to get there, and he goes down.
Sack.
Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
A loss of 7. Brings up 2nd and 17.
Back to throw.
At the 35-yard line.
No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
Sideline and incomplete.
It's something big. It's 3rd and long.
Coverage defensively by Trent McDuffie.
Throwing now. He's not going to be able to get rid of it. They got to him. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 4th down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Trying to push deep downfield. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Out come the Rams on offense. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate, keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job. Now you got to do yours.
So it's the Rams who take this one on the all the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these 10